People must be able to find their way to a place of total safety if there is a fire by using escape routes that have enough lighting. Where any escape routes are internal and without windows, or the premises are occupied during periods of darkness, then some form of backup to the normal lighting is likely to be required. The primary purpose of emergency escape lighting is to illuminate escape routes, but it also illuminates other safety equipment. Single standalone escape lighting units may be sufficient in small premises, and these can sometimes be combined with exit or directional signs. In larger, more complex premises, a more comprehensive system of fixed automatic escape lighting is likely to be needed, particularly in premises with extensive basements or where there are significant numbers of people. If there are escape routes that are not permanently illuminated by normal lighting, such as external stairs, then a switch clearly marked escape lighting or some other means of switching on the lighting should be provided at the entry to that area. An emergency escape lighting system should normally cover the following: each exit door, escape routes, intersections of corridors, outside each final exit and on external escape routes, emergency escape signs, stairways so that each flight receives adequate light, changes in floor level, windowless rooms and toilet accommodation exceeding 8 square meters, firefighting equipment, fire alarm call points, equipment that would need to be shut down in an emergency, lifts, and areas in premises greater than 60 square meters. It's not necessary to provide individual lights for each item on that list, but there should be a sufficient overall level of lighting to allow them to be visible and usable. Emergency escape lighting can be both maintained, i.e. on all the time, or non-maintained, which only operates when the normal lighting fails. Systems or individual lighting units are designed to operate for durations of between 1 and 3 hours. In practice, the 3-hour design is the most popular. Emergency escape lighting can be standalone dedicated units or incorporated into normal light fittings. Power supplies can be rechargeable batteries integrated into each unit, a central battery bank, or an automatic start generator. To complement emergency escape lighting, people, especially those unfamiliar with the premises, can be helped to identify exit routes by the use of way guidance equipment. Way guidance systems usually comprise of photoluminescent material, lines of LEDs or strips of miniature incandescent lamps forming a continuous marked escape route at lower level. These systems have proved particularly effective when people have to escape through smoke and for partially sighted people. They can be particularly useful in premises where they can provide marked routes on floors, and in multi-storey premises they can direct people to escape routes which are seldom used. All emergency escape lighting systems should be regularly tested and properly maintained. Most existing systems will need to be manually tested. Some modern systems have self-testing facilities that reduce routine checks to a minimum. Manual test methods will vary but often take the form of a fishtail key inserted in a special switch either near the main fuse board or adjacent to relevant light switches. Typically, testing would include a daily visual check on any central controls, a monthly function test by operating the test facility for a period sufficient to ensure that each emergency lamp illuminates, and an annual full discharge test. Particular care needs to be taken following a full discharge test. Batteries typically take 24 hours to recharge, and the premises should not be reoccupied until the emergency lighting system is fully functioning, unless alternative arrangements have been made. It is good practice to keep a record of all tests.